I'll say that. But I do work with kids that can be a bit touchy, aggressive. It'd be more for real. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I never had songs that control me. I feel something bad.
This hair is from AliBling. It is a 24-inch water wave unit. I got it off Amazon. This is so freaking soft. Yes, it's really soft. Let's see. So far, minimal shedding. It's like 1 or 2 strands. I will say that second one, 3 shed. I will say that water wave hair usually does shed a little bit more, but this is the unit. This is the front. And then this is the inside of the unit. So it's definitely a frontal. I love this because it doesn't have like that weird little front parting space, and then like you have like nothing to the sides. Like this is a true frontal. It comes with combs here and here, nothing in the middle, which I love because that hurts my head. There's one comb at the back, and it comes with a band. Now I do have my locks out right now. They're not braided down, but I am gonna braid it down and try this on my head. But first, I'm going to customize it because that's what I do with all my wigs. I love that this is adjustable. You can make it smaller for your head if that's what you need, or bigger for your head if that's what you need. It's definitely full. Definitely full. And it barely has a smell to it. I think like all wigs have like that smell when you first get it out the pack, but this is very beautiful. All right, welcome back. I've braided my locks down. It's not perfect, but it's where I want it to be. And I just want to see if this wig is still too small for me, because it was definitely given that when I first put it on. But like I said, my hair wasn't like all the way back. Now it's braided. So let's see. Usually my wigs fit me, so I'm kind of surprised that this one doesn't. But you know, there are people who deal with this all the time, and it's my turn. So I have the strap on, and it's I will say it's slightly better in the front, but then it looks like this. And then it looks like that in the back. You know what I mean? So it's just like not fitting me. But I'm still gonna wear this wig, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to plucking really quick. I'm gonna go back to plucking, and then I'm going to cut the sides so that I can pull the lace forward just a little bit more. Hopefully I won't have to cut too much off, but I'm gonna finish plucking because right now it's just not where I want it to be. I keep looking off cameras because my camera is facing my mirror, so I'm just making sure that I'm in frame. But as you can see, it's not plucked the way I want it to be plucked. So let's go do that real quick. Yes, that is my fridge in my background because I have nowhere else to film because we are moving. Everywhere has boxes. Everywhere looks a utter complete mess. We're going to ignore it. We are going to move on. I'm filming, yes, in my hallway, in my kitchen. Anyway, this is my wig. I had to cut the sides because it was way too small for my head. But that's what we do because we go get it done anyway. So the first thing that I really do when I'm doing my wigs is I like to tint my lace. Some people use a lace tint spray. Some people use foundation. Some people use foundation powder. I use foundation. It just works better for me. I don't know why. Okay. I will say I alternate between whether or not I use a foundation that's my shade or a foundation that's darker. This time I'm using a foundation that's my shade because this week I'm wearing a lot of makeup. So I'm using one that matches, well, what I want my makeup to look like, because do keep in mind foundation does oxidize, okay? It will get darker, so if you put it on the first pump and you're like, what the fuck, this is not my shade, give it a moment, let it oxidize, it may turn a shade darker, which turns out to be your shade match. There are some foundations that don't oxidize. I'm yet to meet one. If you have any recommendations, do let me know. Okay, I am yet to meet a foundation that does not oxidize with my skin and undertones. So like I said, I'm just rubbing this all over. I go way past the hairline because I want to see how it'll look. Now, I don't just use foundation. I go in with a powder that is also my skin tone and I set it, because one thing foundation will do is it will smudge, it will ruin things, and I don't want it to do that, and I also don't want it to like fuck with the glue. So I go in and I set it. So it starts to look like this. My camera may not show it up. I'm using my phone. Don't judge me. It may not show up on my camera. I'm using my phone. So here. All right. You may not be able to see it on camera. In real life, I'm good where I'm at. Okay. So. Oh. It does have combs on the side. I look a damn mess, okay? But like I said, I cut the lace so that I could be able to pull it forward where I want the glue to sit. Let me tell you something about these glasses real quick. I got my prescription reduced, so I still can't see as well. I don't know. I used to be at a negative 5.0. My optometrist reduced it to a negative 4.0 because she said it was overcorrected. But I'm like, nah, I can't see, bitch. But what do I know? I'm not an optometrist, okay? What the fuck do I know? Anyway, this is on my head now. Let's install it. This side just won't stick for some reason, and I'm not understanding why. I think I'm just not putting enough glue in this section, so I'm gonna drag it down. Just a little more. I'm gonna drag it down. And I'm gonna put it on white so wet because not waiting until it dries. Shoot, yes, it's gonna leave a white cast. Yes, I know, but it's just not sticking the way how I need it to stick. And I'm just gonna have to get it going. Because I can't see shit on what I'm doing. Okay? Close my glasses, help hold the things down, so that works. And I'm blowing this on low. I'm trying to use a high so, okay. I'm gonna wrap this really quick and let it do its first kind of like sitting. I do prefer to use the wraps versus the melting bands. I have no explanation as to why. This is just what I'm doing. You're free to do it, you're free to not. But okay, I'm gonna do another one before I cut the lace off because I have to wear this to school. And I work with kids. I've never had my hair pulled, I'll say that, but I do work with kids that can be a bit touchy, aggressive. It be more, for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I fight for my life. Let me stop being dramatic. I'm not fighting for my life. They're wonderful kids. They just have their moments, you know. As do all kids. I'm just gonna spray that down a little bit. I'm using Contaby. I do have my Extreme Hold by Tresemme, except the freaking nozzle broke off, so I can't use it. Now that that's done, I'm gonna start cutting this bitch, okay? I can't really see. I'm so scared to cut this because when I tell you, I have my glasses on, but I can't see. What the The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. And I tell you, my mother had me memorize that entire Bible verse. I know that shit by heart. That entire chapter. But I'm literally going by feelings and what I can see. And what I can see is bullshit. We're just gonna hope. Like, I'd be so scared for the side parts. You don't even understand how bad this has got. So for this part, I'm gonna go for where the lace is. I'm not going for where the actual hairline install is. Again, this part is completely by feelings, and I'm just gonna have to pray. Moment of truth. See that white cast I was talking about? Oh, it's there, wait. Oh, it's there. And of course, this part isn't fucking glued because I didn't want to be glued.
Just watch my eyes. It was at this point I knew I fucked up. So bad.
Staying on this channel, you will realize that I sing the most random jingles at any given time. It will not stop. I'm just like that. For real. I'm gonna bring this down. Oh. Whoa. 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 Okay. Put a little bit of glue here. I'm just gonna have to pray and hope. And we're just gonna have to take that white cast on it because And alright, so that just happened. Oh, ah. Okay. Let's see how this came out. Alright, that's down. Morning. I guess I say morning because when I was filming the beginning parts of the video, it was like 9 or 10 o'clock. I very much went to sleep. I was very much tired. I had been filming practically all day and we're moving, so I was also packing up our house. So, good morning. I'm getting ready for work. It's like 5 a.m. right now. I slept with my band on and a bonnet. And that's usually what I do for like maintenance and upkeep of my wigs when I'm wearing them for multiple days. Or like 2 events. So, I'm sorry y'all. And then I'm going to style it. So sorry. Now, my only thing that I regret is that I went to sleep before I really finished with this, which means I really hope, yeah, my lace is a little bit looking weird, you know, but it's okay. Like I said, I have a middle part anyway. The only thing I'm really worried about is this side. I have a foundation shade that is, I guess this would technically be my shade now. But I use this mostly as contour. I'm just gonna take my brush, dab it in a little bit. And I'm gonna get a mic, guys. I'm so sorry if you cannot hear me. I promise you, like, I didn't want this. My bathroom is so loud, so I'm just gonna dab that into my skin. And hopefully, like, it'll start to blend a little bit. It's still gonna have like that white shadow. I've never really seen that go away all the way. So it's still gonna kind of have that. What you're trying to get is get rid of this white cast. Or what I'm trying to get. Let's get rid of this white cast. I'm saying this as if it's a tutorial. I guess it is. But I'm not a professional. Like, I'm still learning things about doing installs and all this fun jobs. So I'm still very much learning a lot. I'm constantly like searching up videos on how to like fix certain things, how to get certain looks. That changes all the time, especially depending on the weight that I have and the type of look that I'm going for. It changes. So that's what this journey is for. I'm still getting there. So now I'm just gonna try to clean up this other part. As I said before, I don't like the flat, like type of look, but because I am going to be at work today, both jobs, I'm just going to have to do it. So, to get that, I have my red toe comb, and then I have my hot comb. And then, you're going to want to get a wax stick. If you don't have a wax stick, the cotton TV will work perfectly fine. Or if you have like a type of gel, I prefer the wax stick just because it's just a little bit easier to control than the cotton that sprays everywhere. I can decide like where it goes. So, and you're just gonna spread that on. And sometimes you may not need a hot comb for like certain sections because sometimes you can just like put the back stick on and call it a bloody day. Bring back. So I have that on. I'm just gonna go in. I kid you not, my biggest fear is, I don't know if you've ever seen the video, but there was this girl who was, you know, doing her hair. She goes in with a hot comb and it burns the hair and I think like the lace off. And I was just sitting there like, ooh girl, ooh baby. Like it burned a whole spot. I couldn't like the hair. It was colored hair too. And I just kept thinking like, what could you have possibly done? Because I've never seen a hot comb get that hot to the point where it does that. Like I've never been in a situation similar. I'm just gonna brush this back because I like my hair going back and out. So like every time I go with my hot comb, I get so scared that that's gonna happen. Like I said, I don't want it perfect because I do like my hair to stand just a little bit. I can't. You will learn that I don't like a lot of things when it comes. I'm very picky about my styles. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's like I just don't like the look of it. And then other times it's like, I just prefer this over that. Wispy edges. I'm a wispy edges girl. Okay. Oh, okay. It's off. Okay. And cut right above the brow. Pray it works. Let's see. The lip bite of concentration. I'm gravely frustrated and very dizzy. I'm just gonna, it won't, I hate how it won't go back. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I'm about to say it disappeared on me. I can't even hold it down. Ugh. These edges dry, and then while I'm doing that, I'm going to put some water on my hair, comb through it, and try to get these curls looking okay before I go to work. All right, I've wet it. Here, not this stuff. All Alright. A little bit better. Kind of what I wanted. I like it. Love it. For the final pull off. It ain't perfect, but I love me a good install. Yeah, I like it. If you have any tips or tricks for me, put them in the comments below because I definitely need them, especially how to get this more like oomph, you know, because I be seeing the girlies and their curly wigs be curling, you know. Maybe I have to get like a different texture, kind of do like the, you know, simple, this is my hair type of look. So, like I said, I bounced this up a little bit. I just don't like it being like too flat. I like short wigs. I'm probably gonna chop these off just because I like it looking a little bit more uniform. So I'm probably gonna like chop this off, even it out just a little bit. Like let's pretend, imagine with me. Chop this off, looks a little bit more put together, you get what I'm saying, rather than just like the ends hanging on. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I will be back with my makeup on and everything.
This is 100% your look, Connie baby.
Let's